were two things that really resonated with me. So the first one was this. And I've said this statement to a couple of people over the past couple of days. So I feel like this is important. So the first one is that just as much as we take care of our physical bodies, right? We get proper sleep, we exercise and things like that. It's very important that we take care of our mental part as well, like the mental piece of ourselves. Because this is the thing about the mental part. This is when we're talking about our soul, our essence, our brain, our center. When we're talking about that, we have to take care of that part. So I guess my question to you is, how do you take care of that? Like, some people maybe, I just like to go sit with nature. I know for me to take care of my center, like when I first wake up in the morning, I like to meditate and journal, right? To really get back in touch, with me, get in touch with what am I feeling, what am I thinking, and really think about what I need to get done for the day. So that's how I get in touch with my center. That's how I take care of my mental. So what do you do? What are some things you do to take care of yourself? Because this is what's key. This is what we have to know. That is probably, I would say, our mental is probably the most important part. The mental is the most important part that we really, really have to take care of. I think sometimes, I know for me sometimes I used to be like, well, I don't have time to do that. I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But, we have to take care of that part as well. That is really, really important. Just as much as you go to the gym and work out your body, you also got to take care of that mental, because that's the core of who you are. That is your soul, and that's something that we absolutely have to take care of, because that's really the true essence of who we are. Make sure that you are making time to take care of that part of yourself. Have a little fun sometimes. That's sometimes how you take care of your soul. The things that you enjoyed as a kid, like the things that you're passionate about, take time for those things, So make sure that you are taking time to take care of your mental and taking time to really, look within yourself daily. Because really it can make a difference, because we can find out roadblocks when we're doing it. We can discover, what we truly want to do. But just taking some time to really, really get clear for yourself and take care of your soul, your essence, just the true being that you are. So that was the first thing. And then the second one, this actually, it was like a joke. Like, me and my homegirl were texting, and she was like, yo, I just, sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm too fly for this ish. And so I was like, we were cracking up about it, but I was like, actually, you really just said something, though. Because, when she said that, as we started talking, I said, you know what, you're right because of this. It kind of linked to a quote I read the other day in the book In the Meantime, a Young LeBonzant. She was saying that, when it comes to love, when it comes to, dealing with other people, you have to love yourself. But also, she said that it's unloving to ask other people to do what they're unwilling to do, right? How can I ask you to be anything other than you are? But she said when it comes down to it, we have to be conscious about who we have around us, right? So she said, if you see that this is just who this person is, or this is whatever they do, that's them. You also have to think about yourself as well. Like, the more that we love ourselves, then the more we are more conscious about what we have around us, what we accept, and things like that. So really, when she said, yo, I'm too fly for this ish, really what she was saying was, I can't settle. That's essentially what it comes down to. We really, in any area of our life, not just in relationships, but in general, we are fly. We are great. We are powerful. We are powerful individuals. There are no limits. We are limitless people, right? So really and truly, we shouldn't settle for anything. In no way, period. We're too fly for this, right? There are no limits when it comes to dealing with things. You have to they say you have to train people how to treat you, but I think it also speaks to when we talk about, we have to know that we deserve the absolute best. If you feel in your mind that maybe it's something wrong with this picture for you, or maybe it's, it doesn't feel right, then more than likely it may not be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know the core. So when we talk about, what I said in the first part, how I was talking about taking care of your soul and your essence, that's how we get in touch with those things. That's how we get really clear. Be like, ooh, this don't feel right. And so then when we're in touch, then we're able to recognize, be like, yo, I can't do this. Or, yes, I can. This feels right. I'm just having I'm having some issues around, working through this. So I think that we have to understand that we deserve the absolute best when it comes to things, right? And so, when I say, yo, you too fly for this ish. She said, I'm too yo, I be thinking, like, wait, dude, I'm too fly for this ish. But you know what? She's right. Because this is the thing. We really and truly, we should settle for nothing less than the best in what we think we deserve, right? And so I think the more that we grow in love with who we are, we start to believe that we deserve the world, right? We deserve everything. If I want to be a millionaire, shoot, I deserve to have $1 million. I deserve to do that. If I want to have this type of relationship, I believe that I'm lovable enough, I'm capable enough, and I deserve to have that, and so our mind starts to shift. So we really have to understand how fly and awesome that we are, so that we don't settle. So that's really what it comes down to. Don't settle in any area of your life. Don't settle from less from yourself. Don't settle from less from other people. Don't settle for less for something. You may say, a job, this is not for me. You can do it, right? There are no limits with us. Make sure you understand that there are absolutely no limits. You are a fly individuals, right? I think, what is it? This lady, she calls herself the fly lady. But really what fly stands for, finally loving yourself. Too fly for this ish, right? Too fly. So settle down, but don't settle. That was one of the best quotes I've ever heard. We can settle down, but do not settle, because you know in your heart, in your core, what you deserve, right? And that's in all areas of your life. I think the book speaks to relationships, but really in general, we could apply this across the board. We have to know that we are deserving of having the very best when it comes to every aspect of our life. We deserve to have the absolute best. We deserve to give ourselves the best. So, that was my big takeaway today. Number one, make sure you're taking care of the mental, because your mental fitness is super important, right? It's the center of who you are, right? And then secondly, I'm too fly. I'm too fly for this ish. So when I say I'm too fly for this, when we finally start loving ourselves, then we start to understand that, we won't settle. We won't settle for ourselves. We won't settle in our lives. We won't settle for anything, right? We won't settle because we know what we deserve. So if you feel in your heart there are certain things that you feel you deserve, you should totally have those. You should totally have those. This is what you feel from your core. This is what you feel from who you truly are. And you deserve to have those things. So understand that you are too fly to settle for anything less than what you want or the best. That's it. No questions asked. So, I'm signing off here, baby. Please subscribe. Please share. Because guess what, baby? It's all love. But it's the Dorky Jock signing off. And I'm out.